What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This is Bowman Reservoir. Let's fish that. Alright guys, so a couple of miles north from Lake Mead, in the Mwapa Valley, you'll find Bowman's Reservoir. Now this is not even an hour's drive from Vegas, but down in the video description I will put a link to exact location. Now what fish is in this body of water that I don't know. I've seen some photos of people catching bass, some catfish. So our goal for today is going to be throwing out all sorts of baits and lures to see what fish we can find in this body of water. Alright, so we are 2 licensed anglers out here today. That means we can use 4 rods between the 2 of us. For that reason we're going to set up some baits to soak. The first rod we have out here that has some corn on there, that's my carp setup. Let's see, maybe there are some carp in this reservoir. On the second rod we have some night crawlers out there. Night crawler is a good way to find out what type of fish are in these waters. Lots of fish like night crawlers, so let's see if we get anything on that. And then on the other 2 rods we'll be testing out quite a lot of different lures to see maybe if there are any bass around or any bluegill. The water in this reservoir is quite milky. That might actually work to our advantage. That means the lures don't have to exactly look like the real thing. If the water is stained a bit, your lures don't have to be super realistic, so any movement or anything might help out there to get some fish. On first glance, not seeing lots of activity in the water. We do have some water birds swimming around, and every once in a while you will see a fish jump, but it's very difficult to see what type of fish it is. So the best way to try and find out what's out there is just to start fishing. Alright guys, I chose this specific day because the weather said we're only expecting some 7-mile-per-hour gusts out here today, but an hour after we started fishing, the wind picked up and it's total chaos. The camera blew over, my chair blew over, the rods are waving around in the wind. It's really difficult fishing out here today. Now of course this is very annoying because I can see some fish jumping in the water. I really want to catch something out there, but with the wind like this it's just not possible. Now of course the windy conditions, if it's windy here it's going to be windy at Lake Mead as well, but we really want to catch some fish out there today. So sometimes you need to improvise, so that's what we're going to do today.